Do you use ChatGPT or other large language models regularly? Do you want to improve the results you get? Well, today I'm going to show you a way to structure your prompts so that you can get the results that you're looking for. This method is called the RICE-Q method, or RICEQ. The R stands for role. The I stands for instructions. The C stands for context. The E stands for examples. And the Q stands for questions. Now, this is the first part of a larger series that will go over how to use various tools to create powerful agents and workflows to help automate your life. So let's do an example here. I've got ChatGPT open here, and I've got the O3 model selected, but you can do 4.0 or any of the other models you'd like. The first thing we're going to do is type in a role. We're going to put in a role. And be sure to hit Shift-Enter when doing a new line, or else you'll submit early and you'll have to start over. But what the role does is it basically tells ChatGPT to act as a particular role, and it basically gives it the authority to give you the information that you're asking for. So for the role, I'm going to put, you are an expert in social media marketing for a national nonprofit organization specializing, I can spell here, in mental wellness awareness with more than 15 years in the field. And by putting the years in the field there, you're basically giving it more authority to produce the ideal content for you. You have been asked to head up a new mental wellness campaign for social media. Now, the next part here is the instructions. And this is where you're going to tell ChatGPT to give you exactly what you want. Your task is to create a content creation schedule for mental wellness tips for 30 days. In doing so, please create a table with a row for each day with the following columns. And again, press Shift-Enter to go to the next line. Topic. This will be the topic chosen for that day. Background image idea. This will be an image for the background that relates to the tip for that day. Tip. A short phrase to be superimposed on the graphic that summarizes the day's tip. Caption. Actually, this doesn't have to be capitalized. This will be a paragraph that will accompany the graphic as the text for that day's post that elaborates on that topic. C. C is for context. You're basically telling it why you're doing these instructions and what the output will be used for. Context. You have been tasked to head up a social media campaign of simple tips to enhance the audience's mental wellness through mindfulness, self-care, and simple lifestyle adjustments. These will be posted on the nonprofit's Instagram page. Now the E part, that is examples. And in this section, you're going to give a few examples, or one or two examples. Basically, you're telling it what constitutes good output in your mind. So for this example, we'll do, here's an example of good output. Topic, rest and recovery. Tip, getting enough sleep helps keep you in a good mood. Background image, an overhead shot of a person asleep in bed. Caption, and I've already prepared a caption here so that you don't have to watch me type it out. So I'll just go ahead and paste that in here. Shift enter, and then Q. We don't have to type that as a headline, but Q stands for questions. So you're basically going to ask it to ask you any questions that it might need to know the answer to in order to provide you with the best output possible. So before you continue, feel free to ask any questions about this task that might help produce the best possible output. And I guess up here it wouldn't hurt to reminder to put this in table format. The below is for example purposes only. You don't have to do that if you're not asking for a table, but I'm doing it just to kind of reinforce what it needs to do. So when you're satisfied with that, go ahead and hit submit. And it's going to go ahead and think about that. And here it comes. All right, so here's a 30-day or a 30-row table here that basically gives exactly what we asked for. A topic, a background image idea, a tip, which will be the text that goes on top of the graphic, and a caption. And this will go underneath the post on the Instagram post. So you can go ahead and ask it to refine any of these if you want, and it will iterate as you ask it. But there it is, the role, the role, the instructions, the context, the examples, and the prompt for questions. Now, this was pretty simple, so it didn't need to ask you for questions, but say you're asking it to write some code for you for a website project or something, then it might ask you about like what you want it to do, what colors you want, how things should function. That's just one example. But there you go. Rice Q for the win. And there you go. With this method, you can craft expert ChatGPT or large language model prompts to help get you the results you're looking for. Do you have your own style prompts that you like to use? Be sure to share them down in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a like and consider subscribing, or go ahead and check out this video right here for more helpful information. And be sure to be on the lookout for the next part in this series, which is coming soon. Take care, and thanks for watching.